Electric mobility continues to grow rapidly around the world, though at different speeds depending on the region. The past 2 months, April and May 2025, highlighted just how dynamic and complex this transition has become. Between January and May 2025, global sales of electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles reached 7.2 million units, representing a 28% increase compared to the same period last year. Unsurprisingly, China remains the key driver, accounting for over 4.4 million units, more than half the global total. In fact, China exceeded 1 million vehicles sold in May alone for the first time. Europe is also showing strong momentum. In April 2025, electric vehicle registrations rose 29% year-on-year. Volkswagen overtook Tesla as Europe's top EV seller in Q1, and the Skoda Elroq was the best-selling electric vehicle that month. By contrast, growth in North America is more modest. The market grew just 3%, with Canada actually shrinking by 20% due to the removal of federal subsidies earlier this year. In the U.S., EV sales rose 4%, but momentum is clearly slowing. A major standout is Chinese automaker BYD, which, remarkably, sold more battery electric vehicles than hybrids in April for the first time. It also surpassed Tesla in European sales, signaling China's growing global presence. Meanwhile, Tesla is under pressure, especially in countries like France and Germany. In response, Elon Musk announced he would refocus more of his time on Tesla starting in May. On the technology front, major advances are being made in battery innovation. Chinese battery giant CATL is working on next-generation lithium metal batteries that could double both energy density and lifespan. Researchers at Nankai University in China have developed a battery that performs reliably in sub-zero temperatures, delivers over 2,000 charge cycles, and poses no combustion risk. There's also rising interest in sodium-ion batteries, which offer safer and more affordable solutions for less energy-intensive applications. Still, lithium-ion remains the dominant battery technology in 2025, as solid-state and other emerging formats are not yet ready for mass deployment. Another trend to watch is swappable batteries, which are already being implemented in parts of China. These systems allow drivers to exchange depleted batteries for fully charged ones in under 2 minutes, offering a new approach to ultra-fast recharging, especially for commercial fleets. At the same time, charging infrastructure continues to expand. In France, the number of public charging points grew 30% year-over-year, reaching over 168,000 by the end of April. Starting in November 2025, the EU will require credit card payment support at all new fast charging stations, making access easier for users. One of the most exciting developments is vehicle-to-grid, or V2G technology. This allows EVs not just to draw power, but also to feed energy back into the grid. By the end of 2025, it's estimated that 10% of chargers in Europe will support V2G, helping stabilize power networks during peak demand. On the policy side, governments are adjusting their incentives. In France, the eco-bonus is now based on household income, and the trade-in bonus has been eliminated. Also, Chinese EVs assembled in Europe using kits are now excluded from France's subsidy program. This reflects growing trade tensions between Europe and China, with the EU introducing new tariffs on Chinese imports. Elsewhere, tax breaks and grants are also being reduced. In Canada, subsidies have ended, and in France, electric vehicles no longer qualify for free vehicle registration as of May 1st. Despite these cutbacks, governments remain committed to bold goals, like France's target of 7 million charging points by 2030, alongside broader investments in bidirectional charging infrastructure. In summary, electric mobility is booming, but the road ahead is anything but simple. From battery breakthroughs to geopolitical shifts, the next phase will be critical in shaping the EV landscape worldwide.